Yo, what's up guys, Sam here. Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are staying safe out there. iOS 13.5.1, it is out now for everybody, but as you can see by the version size here, let me zoom in case you missed it here. 77.7 megabytes here on the iPhone 11 Pro. Usually a sign that not a lot is changing, and that is exactly what is happening today. So I want to go over what's new in iOS 13.5.1, also out on iPadOS. Drop a like if you're excited, hit subscribe for more, and let's go ahead and just jump in. So across the board, Apple has released some new updates: macOS, tvOS, watchOS, iOS and iPadOS out as well. We did not think it would be that significant of a day, and really it might not be as significant as Apple has led us to believe, because the changelog just says that it provides important security updates and is recommended for all users. Now, that's some interesting language. Apple normally will just say bug fixes and improvements. So what exactly are these important security updates? What's the big scandal? Well, actually it's related to a recent jailbreak. So every time that Apple releases a new update, they also put out some security notes, and since that was the only thing that changed, I wanted to head over here and see what exactly is new in 13.5.1 on iPhone and iPad. Scroll down a little bit. Kernel, okay, there's some stuff here, how it actually worked, and then they see the CVE, which is sort of like the public way to track what is actually changing, uncover. And this is the most recent jailbreak that allowed literally any iPhone for the past couple of years to be jailbroken, like devices similar to this that weren't able to be jailbroken or customized in any way. So Apple quickly responded in this update to patch things. I just think it's a bit misleading when there's like some important security updates, which I mean, technically there are, because that is an exploit in iOS, although the only thing that's changing is that you can't jailbreak. Like if you look around the operating system here, it's the same iOS 13 ever, and that's expected. I mean, guys, we're getting up here in the version number 13.5.1. Could this be the last version of iOS 13 ever? I think that could very well be the case. Maybe one or two other small bug fix updates, but in my experience, things have been pretty stable. I mean, Apple is certainly full speed ahead for iOS 14, which is going to be coming out about 3 weeks from today. Let's look at our calendar. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Also, if you guys want to grab my wallpaper right here, I've got it over on my site, so I will leave a link down below in the description. I was hoping we get new wallpapers in this update. No, I'm just kidding. That was never going to happen. But, you know, iOS 14, it is right around the corner. Should be seeing some good stuff then. But that's not the only update that Apple released today. There's one out for developers as well. iOS 13.5.5 Developer Beta 1 is out now for developers, likely coming soon for public beta testers. Apple making a version jump again from 0.1 at the end to 0.5. And, I mean, I don't know what else to say, but this stuff is getting hard to keep track of. Like, I'm not joking, this is like my job, and just trying to understand why these version numbers are jumping around so rapidly. It's like Apple's leaving room for short-term fixes, but then not really putting any in. It's really strange. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this down below. It does seem, though, like there is actually one user-facing change in this update, unlike 13.5.1 so far. A user over on Reddit posted this, that if you live in Hong Kong, you now have access to the Octopus travel card, so you do have to live there to actually see this option. This has been rumored to be coming for a long time. They confirmed it would be coming in 2020, and it seems they have partnered officially with Apple to make it happen. I mean, there are more updates clearly coming for iOS 13, which is weird. Usually Apple slows down, but it's almost like they're still adding features in here time and time again. So that's the only change I've found so far. Everything else feels pretty identical. It really feels like Apple's sort of grasping at straws here for iOS 13.5.5. But developer beta, public iOS release, macOS, tvOS, watchOS, there's stuff out for everybody today. So let me know your thoughts on all this down below. Drop a like if you enjoyed it, hit subscribe for more. That's all for now, and I'll catch all of you in my next video.